am throwing.
There's still too many specters. They're pushing through.
Okay, I need to bring the Zorus. I can't do that without the Zorus because I need to get the time extension. Fraggle kill them all. Hey doggy, old rants. Oh, old rat, not rants, rat. I can't read. I'm sorry. Welcome and thanks for following Fraggle with this raid. I truly appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'm working with my girlfriend on making some custom emotes. I've hit affiliate about 2 weeks and a half ago, 3 weeks ago. Not even. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So that's a very recent thing. I'm just trying to get situated, you know, that I have no custom art done. All the stuff you see on the channel, my icon and stuff, is stuff I made like 10 years ago when I first started streaming or trying to stream. I've been, you know, doing this on and off for a while, but I recently picked it up more seriously and trying to keep a regular schedule, trying to do daily streams, at least the same schedule regularly. Which reminds me, I need to do the bare minimum I can do, which is give you back a follow for being such a nice person, and drop in whenever I see you guys streaming again. Although it might be a bit tricky with the time zone difference, because you probably start whenever I'm sleeping. There's so much involved in being affiliate, you turned your off? Oh, that's interesting. What made you turn it off? I'm honestly not too worried about the affiliate thing. I mean, I know there's a lot of options. You can add like custom emotes, custom art on certain things. There's a lot of elements. I'm not too mad about it. I'll take it just progressively. I'm not in a rush to try and get all of that sorted out. But yeah, there's like the channel points, you don't feel like you've earned it? Oh, how come? If you don't mind sharing, I'm always interested about knowing about like people's experience, and so if you don't mind talking about it, I would love to know why. You know what? I probably just didn't have enough energy because this is actually trivial. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you were right, man, Gems. As usual. You were right. You're not sure, you just don't feel like you had to earn it? You don't feel like you earned it, it was just too easy to get? I mean... You know, I kind of feel you on that, because the threshold for affiliate is pretty low. You know, it's like 50 followers, 3 average concurrent, and then just a couple of hours stream regularly within a week, which is, you know... I guess that the hardest part about all that is the concurrent viewers, which is, you know, it doesn't seem like much, but having 3 concurrent viewers as your average for someone that... Yeah, the concurrent viewer is probably the hardest part about it, which, funnily enough, I hit before the 50 followers, because, you know, I owe it to some IRL friends or online friends that were very, very active about supporting me and helping me do my own thing. So I do owe it to some real friends that just showed up whenever I stream consistently. And then the followers, yeah, I don't know, I got kind of lucky. I've had a decent amount of people show up when I started streaming Warframe. I streamed a little bit of Wayfinder a way back, and that's when it kind of blew up. A lot of people discovered me or found me when I started trying Wayfinder, and you know, I still plan on going back to it. But it is definitely a little stroke of luck being at the right place at the right time, which is kind of what happened today as well. Velox Barrel, not the right part. But I don't know, I feel like just even getting 50 people to follow you is an accomplishment in itself, especially in the current state Twitch is in. Like there's so many streams. Like you could have picked anyone for this raid and it happened to be me, and I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that you chose my channel to raid and show some support. I didn't know you need 50 to get affiliate. No wonder your friend wanted me to get it, to get me to it. Oh yeah. So affiliate requires 3 things. You need a certain amount of hours within the last 7 days stream, which is I think 25, which is, you know, it's manageable. 25 in 7 days, I think. You need 50 followers, and you need a average of 3 concurrent viewers on your streams, which is, in my opinion, the hardest part. Like, getting your stream up for a certain amount of hours, that's doable. You know, anyone can do that. Even if you don't actively do something super invested, you know, having your stream up is having your stream up. Getting 50 followers, that's just a matter of time, I feel like. Like, you're bound to get some people coming in following just by doing your own thing. Some people do actually search the directories from the bottom up and trying to support streamers. Or sometimes you get stuff like what happened today, and people just raid other channels to show some support. Oh, it's 8 hours in a 7-day period? Oh, I thought it was more than that. I think 25 is the partner tier, which would make sense. Because if you're a partner, you're in this for the long haul, and kind of as a you know, main activity, I should say. So yeah, 8 hours in a 7-day period is even easier. Like you can do one big stream in a week and you're there, or like a couple of 2, 3, 4 hour streams. So that's the trivial part. Followers is like the second part, and then concurrent is the hard part. And also it kind of just goes with all the bots you get spamming to buy followers, buy viewers, which, you know, you can cheat with that. You can cheat your way to affiliate with those kind of things, but people will instantly notice when you have like 50 viewers and like 3 chatters. There's like no benefit or no real accomplishment there. That I would feel is not deserved. But if you got to the affiliate requirements on your own without any external help or any like services, I feel like you deserve it. It is a lot easier than what it used to be back in the day, for sure. Like, there's been a lot of controversy about like average viewership from raids now counting towards like affiliate and partnership, which people were understandably upset about. Well, I wouldn't say understandably. People were upset about having less work required to get to where they are now, but I don't know what's the problem with having more partners and more affiliates. Like, one of my favorite saying is, a rising tide lifts all boats, and we're all in the same boats. Like, we're all just trying to do the same thing. We're not really competing that much with each other. Like, what's the difference between having like 50 viewers on one channel or 25 on 2? You're still gonna get like a lot of accomplishments and a lot of like attention from having even 25 people on a single channel. You'll have to remember that saying. Yeah, I feel like it's just... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I got it. But yeah, I feel like it just embodies how I see things in life in general. Why put someone else down to lift you up instead of trying to do something that lifts everybody up? You know? We're all just in there together and trying to, you know, achieve something, and why should we fight each other to achieve something when we can just help each other out, right? You have an average of 0.4 over 30-day period. I'll be honest, Pac-Man, I was there too when I first picked up streaming again like a month ago. My average was down to dumps because I only streamed a handful of days to pretty much only myself or one or two friends. And yeah, and as you become more consistent about it and as you stream more, and your average viewership every stream goes up, it'll even itself out and it'll go up. So the more the previous days of streaming leave at your 30-day period, the more your average will stabilize into what it should be. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It'll come in time. That felt like the hardest part to me until I hit it without even trying, and then followers came through for the remaining part of it. You made it to 25 followers last night though, so you're getting there. That's awesome. Like 25 is a pretty big accomplishment. I about doubled or even tripled my follower count since I started streaming a month ago. So just keep at it. You'll get there. Wait, is that what we needed? Hold on. Salta receiver. Yeah. Okay. We're done. We're done with Grand Void. Awesome. You're sitting at around 3.5-ish, not including today's stream, but you also play more than one games. What other games do you play, if I can ask? I'm always interested in getting to know people that contribute or that show up. I'll be honest, I don't even know what my current average is. Let me see if I can find that. Where can I find my analytics overview? Well, see, for the past month, in the last 30 days, I've averaged 4. But, you know, some days, some streams I get like 10, some streams I get 2. So it evens itself out, but as long as, like, you know, the follower count goes up steadily, that means that the average can only go up, because more people are going to be notified that I go live, more people are going to be interested in just interacting with the stream. No Man's Sky, ESO, Warframe, plan on staying as a variety. I mean, that's good. Ultimately, you have to enjoy whatever you stream. So if you stream something and one day, like I did earlier, I tried to stream something earlier today, and I didn't feel it. So I swapped to something else. And of course, you'll have people that show up for the game. And that's inevitable. Like, some people will show up for the game, and if you're not playing that game, they'll leave. And that's okay. Other people will come in for the game, they'll enjoy your interactions, they'll enjoy your banter, they'll enjoy talking with the chat, and they'll stay for the community. And that's the people I'm looking to get. I'm looking for people that want to stay here because they enjoy the interactions, they enjoy the energy, they enjoy the talks, and they feel like they want to come back and just hang out more, no matter what game is being played. Sorry, I'm yapping too much, I need to drink. Check your average and it's up to 1.4, much better than you thought. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's a pretty big change from 0.4 to 1.4. That's a whole more average viewer. That's what I want to communicate. Yeah, exactly. Like, I love playing Warframe. Like, that's what probably the game I streamed the most in the past couple weeks, and I love the game. Like, I've been playing since beta. You know, I'm always being active, playing stuff and farming. I love helping people. And, you know, if I ever play something else, I also want people to be comfortable coming in and enjoying whatever I'm playing. Because, you know, that's the main goal for me. And that's why I also try my best to be interactive and, you know, connect with the viewers, trying to interact with them, talk, get them to know me, and trying to get to know them. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And, you know, I don't really promote myself. I don't put my link out there. I just, you know, turn my stream on. I post in my Discord. I created a Discord so people can actually hang out outside of the stream. And then I just post my updates there, and people that show up. Thanks, Roxy, for plugging the Discord. We do have a Discord server for people that want to hang out with the community outside of the stream times. And that's where I update my stuff. That's where I post, like, live updates. That's where I post my planning, which is, you know, very bare bones because I created this 3 days ago. So there's not a whole lot there, but I'm trying to build it up, trying to get people to join and interact and just have a good time. So hopefully it just keeps going up from here. And so far, I've been consistently happy with just the viewers I get. People are super nice. People are really, just really fun to hang out with and chat with. Nobody's been a pain. Got super helpful people from various communities. Got some very nice people from Warframe, from Wayfinder. You know, consistent help, consistent viewership, and I value that more than big numbers. Like, if I have a handful of people that show up every stream, I'll be happy. I don't need like 1,000 viewers that just bounce in and out. Just give me a handful of people that stay and that are actually fun to interact with, and I'll be good. Now, I need to look at my list because I have a long list of shit I need to do. And I am getting distracted by all this chat. Not that you guys are distracting me, it's just that I have a hard time focusing on more than one thing at a time. And I'm streaming, which is kind of hilarious. I need to finish the Resurgence. Same here. Yeah. It feels like a common trend. Prime Resurgence. So, what am I looking for here? I need to finish the Sicarius, and I need to finish the Dual Commas. Okay, so Sicarius Prime, do I have anything? Wayfinder looks curious? Yeah. So Wayfinder is, I guess, what would happen if you took, well, I guess not anymore, but initially it was kind of like Warframe, but in a fantasy, kind of more MMORPG kind of grounded type thing, and they actually changed how it works to being a just you buy it once and you own the game, so there's a lot less farming required. It was supposed to be like Warframe. It was supposed to be live service. It was also supposed to be published by Digital Extremes, but DE shut down their publishing branch due to layoffs and all that. So what happened is that Airship Syndicate, the devs behind Wayfinder, switched their business model from a free-to-play live service to a paid game. You just buy it once. There's only a handful of characters so far, which I think is 7. I think there's 7 characters, and there's gonna get an 8th one added in about a week and a half during their 1.0 launch. But it has a ton of Warframe similarities. Like, there's character modding, weapon modding, the same way Warframe works. They just call them echoes, and they're just like little orbs you slot in, but they work just like mods. They have the capacity system. They have a various array of stats. So it is very Warframe inspired, but in kind of a fantasy setting. And yeah, it's actually a really fun game. And it's like $20, 20, 25. So it's relatively cheap. I think it's worth the price they're asking for. There's plenty to do in there. There's plenty of content to be had. All right, so we do need a lot of these. Wait, which one has the Sicarius blueprint? Oh, there it is. So I guess the first part is going to be to get that Sicarius Prime blueprint.
By the glory and wisdom of the 7, yada yada yada.
Oh, do we have traces though? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to just throw in some relics into the grinder, get some void traces, and just hang out. So I hope you guys are ready, because we're just gonna be smashing relics with no real goal in mind, just to get some void traces. And for that, who's better than Gauss? We're just gonna send it and you know, speedrun some relics. Just grab whatever we have a lot of, and then make some traces. Also, you said that you play No Man's Sky, which is another game I want to revisit at some point. And I know I have another viewer, Vix, who also is a big fan of No Man's Sky, and we've been talking about it a little bit, and I think I want to revisit it at some point. I just never got properly hooked. I love everything about space and the exploration and the customization and all that. I don't know, I just never got fully hooked. I did a few expeditions here and there, did some like attempts at creating new saves to see if like the whole experience was a bit more interesting, and I just didn't get to the point where I was hooked to the point of saying, well, yeah, I want to get to like the end of the universe. I want to push this as far as I can go, which annoys me because the game looks so good. And then like all the updates they've done over the time, like there's just been so many free updates and patches. It's absolutely insane the kind of support they've given that game. Space Ninjas are just better. I mean, yeah, obviously Warframe is definitely more of a combat-oriented game, and you know, it's hard to find something that compares. I was having this discussion earlier today with Vix, as a matter of fact, and I can't think of any other game that does what Warframe does that's as good, or that's as unique and original. You've taken breaks, you're on one at the moment, but yeah, they need to add more combat in the game. It's just so peaceful, it can be boring. They just added fishing. I mean, that fishing sounds great, like, I'll be honest. Fishing sounds dope. I think it's fine to have a game where combat is not the main focus. You know, there's definitely an audience for those kind of chill vibes, relaxing games, and just peaceful, building your own thing and managing your town and all that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's maybe too sandboxy for me. I'm at a point where I love having a little bit more direction in what I do, or being more... You would agree if the building didn't suck? Well, see, that's one thing. I'm awful at building. So I never really judge by how you can build, because I'm awful at building anyways. So even if you have like the best building system in existence, I'm awful at it no matter what. So that's not a huge criteria for me. It's nice to be able to build. Just yeah. But yeah, speaking of Warframe and Space Ninjas being better, another game that I saw similar to Warframe was First Descendant, which got a lot of traction when it came out, and you know, for various reasons, which, you know, I don't care to delve into the reason why that game got a lot of attention. But the point is, First Descendant felt like just Warframe prettified for like the Korean audience, which is not a slight at Korea by any means. Like, I love certain Korean games. I think they're fun in their own rights, but it's like everything and everyone in the game is pretty. Like, everything is just pretty, like it's a top model. Male or female, doesn't matter. Everything is just pretty. I feel like Destiny and Warframe had a baby? Yeah. Like, there's the crafting and modding of Warframe for characters and weapons, but there's the, like, random weapon drops from Destiny, and yeah, you know, it's a Nexon game, so I had no illusions. Nexon is pretty well known for the monetization in it, so I'm not too surprised by that. But to me, it felt kind of soulless. You know, it just didn't have what Warframe has in terms of, you know, universe and lore, and hell, you have it.
Eliminate all corpus.
But there's like an alien boss in First Descendant that's called Greg. Like, come on, are you really gonna call your alien boss Greg? Airship Syndicate is a company that made Wayfinder. Or, well, that still makes Wayfinder. And honestly, I don't know that I would say it's the... I don't know that I would fault DE, because they did have good intentions. They advised Airship on how to make Wayfinder. They did a lot of what they could have done to support them, but financial constraints caused them to shut down the publishing branch. So it's not like they chose to give up on them. It's just, it was not sustainable for them to keep the publishing branch up, which caused Airship to have to go independent. Which, I mean, I can understand that it's disappointing to see, for sure. But it's not like DE just straight up gave up on them and said, well, we changed our mind, and you guys are on your own from now on, and Yeah, it happened shortly after the pandemic, so... But yeah, it happened shortly after the pandemic, because, you know, pretty much all companies suffered from the same fate of overhiring during the pandemic, and then revenues went down and all that. You don't fault them for the help or even closing the publishing, it's just how they did it. Oh, okay, it's how they did it? I mean, yeah, that I can understand. You know, I can't understand that it was a little bit out of nowhere. It just kind of happened. It's a tough situation to deal with for sure, because, you know, you're dealing with like public image, you're dealing with, you know, potentially investors, and you don't want to show your cards too early or even like have that info out there too soon. But yeah, it did come as a surprise to pretty much everyone, which I do understand your point. It did erode an amount of goodwill towards DE, and, you know, I respect people wanting to not associate with them anymore for that reason, and that's perfectly understandable. You know, you're well within your rights. From someone who has been laid off due to similar circumstances, I kind of do feel the other side of the coin. So I know it's not necessarily something they wanted to do, and the way they had to do it was probably not their choice. So I kind of empathize with both sides, and yeah, it's shitty. No matter how you put it, it sucks.
You have broken their ranks and they are
It sucks for everyone involved.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
But hey, on the other hand, getting laid off is what caused me to pick up streaming. This is the Exceltra Prime, Gauss's signature gun, which is just, you know, absolutely silly. So yeah, Gauss is pretty much my most played Warframe in the last couple months. He's just an absolute blast. He's super versatile. He can be super tanky, nearly unkillable. And then his gun, the Exceltra, is just nuts. Umbra or Citrine? Awesome. I love seeing how everyone has like their own preferences, and Pac-Man says he's an Oberon. Is Gauss your fav? Yeah. I would say right now Gauss is my all-time favorite. And yeah, Pac-Man was an Oberon user, Umbra and Citrine. I love Gauss, although I did... wait, no, it's not here. It's in profile. My profile. So, up until recently, Saren was my most played. She still has 30% of my all-time usage, which is, you know, pretty significant. But Gauss is getting up there. He's at 6% and rising. You're a Kome or Gyre fan? I respect that. Those are very cultured choices. Bolto Prime was the weapon of choice.
Do you know which finger the corpus used to count them?
Ignis was almost your most used gun until you get the 10 at Archiplasmor. Yeah, Archiplasmor is such a blast. I love it. I do love that gun. Yeah, I love this gun. This gun is so fun. I need to farm a better one though, because this one has a very low roll, nearly a minimum roll, only at 27%. So I need to farm a new Archiplasmor. But yeah, it is such a fun gun. You shoot like giant screens of plasma at people. It's really fun.
Ready as you will ever be.
Yeah, I've had some pretty good luck on certain rolls, like my Kuvahek got a 55%. My Sobek got a 54. My Envoy got a 44, 48 here, and then for Kuva, Ogress at 44, and those are just literally minimum rolls. But, you know, that just gives you more objectives to farm for and just aim for, you know, better rolls and min-maxing your stuff. And yeah, this is my current Exceltra build. It's not perfect. I can definitely improve some stuff, but this is what I'm running on it, and it just, you know, it wasn't a good example because I was on low-level missions, but I can run some Steel Path with it, and it still tears stuff up. Let's see if there's a good fisher we can do. Why not? Let's try Requiem Exterminate in Steel Path. That's a pretty good benchmark. It's not the most impressive benchmark, but it's a benchmark. Get some Void Traces and maybe some Requiem mods. And yeah, Ignis Wraith was also my long-time most used because at that time it was the gun you wanted. Had everything. Had the AoE, had the status stacking for single target. It was just super consistent and versatile. Yeah, so it takes a little while because I need to stack my arcane on it. But once you get the arcane going, you know, it's a very consistent gun. You just need to have a few stacks. Oh, it's this way. Oh, this freaking guy. Right. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Whoops. Alright, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's the only downside in Steel Path, is that it can take a little while to stack up your arcane, which means you might run out of ammo at times. But once you... Why am I not dead? That is through the fancy tech of Gauss. I'll show you guys after this mission. But I'm running Quick Thinking, which is a mod that gives you... it absorbs damage to prevent you from dying by taking from energy. And then Kinetic Plating on Gauss actually gives you energy when you're hit. So you kind of have a feedback loop of regaining energy when you get hit, and then also consuming energy to prevent you from dying from being hit. So he is magic? Yeah. It is pretty strong, yeah. It is pretty strong. And that's some tech I learned from one of my chatters, one of my Warframe MVPs. He taught me that, and ever since then, he convinced me that Gauss is a better Revenant. So I have no merit for that. It is just his help that made me realize that Gauss is absolutely a machine. And now, heck yeah, better Revenant. There he is, man, Gems. The Warframe MVP in the channel. He is how I improved a lot of my stuff so far, including this Gauss build. And yeah, once my arcane is fully stacked, it just shreds. It just takes a little bit to get going, but with all my 12 stacks, you know, it just kills everything. Like even Eximuses just melt everything. You just need to get to the point where you're fully stacked, so you have your full damage. And then you just point it in the general direction of enemies and look at the numbers fly. It's such a stupid gun. I love it. It's great. Oh, this way. We're losing stacks progressively, so we're gonna have to try and stack them up again. Thanks for plugging the Discord again, Roxy. But you should also focus on working. You've been farming it, you think you have almost everything you need for it. The Exceltra Prime, you should definitely get that. It is such a fun gun. Although it does require some ammo sustain. It's... Wait, oh, it's lunch break. Holy shit. I didn't... Yep. Don't mind me. This is... Oops. Where am I going next? Oh, over there. Yeah, if you're missing any parts, I can maybe look if I have some spares or some relics. I can potentially hook you up if you're missing just a few parts for it. You know, try to share the love of the Exceltra. Oh, no, not this way, this way. Oh, the Acolyte. That might be a bit spicy, because I need to have it fully stacked to deal with Acolytes. Oh, I am fully stacked already. Okay, yeah. With full 12 stacks of Arcane, Acolytes do melt. Until then, it's a little bit trickier, but... So yeah. Yeah, that gun's, you know, it's pretty solid, right? It just shoots, and there's numbers everywhere.
Another successful mission. Find
And it's even crazier in the hands of Gauss, because you get two things. Gauss's fourth ability, Redline, just cranks up your fire rate, and then he has a passive with his signature weapon that increases his reload speed while you're running. So you just shoot fast, reload fast. You need ammo sustain on it.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
I hope that wasn't your password. If it is, if you want me to purge your messages, I can remove that from chat. Okay, you're good. Don't worry. I just wanted to make sure that it was not something sensitive that was sent in the chat. Also, yeah, so to summarize what happens with Gauss here that makes him nearly unkillable. Oh, I'm gonna have to snooze ads because they're coming up in a few minutes. Okay, so what happens here is that with enough strength, which is, according to my man over here, 199 is the threshold you want to hit, because you need kinetic plating to be from 40 to 100% damage reduction. 40 being the bare minimum you need to be like sustainable perfectly. And as the ability says, you convert 5% of the physical, heat, cold, and blast damage into energy, which is the majority of what you'll be taking from people shooting at you. So you convert 5% of that into energy, and then you use quick thinking here. So it drains energy to stop lethal damage with 240% efficiency.
No.
So instead of taking damage that would kill you, it'll drain energy at a high efficiency to prevent you from dying. But also you're taking damage, so you're converting that damage into energy. So you have, like, theoretically, an infinite loop of sustaining energy and using that energy to survive. So you're virtually unkillable while you have energy. And you generate energy by having kinetic plating up. So as long as you're good at keeping that buff up, you're virtually unkillable on Gauss. Which is just nuts. Because that's on top of everything else he does, which is like knockdown protection, and then fire rate increase, attack speed increase, reload speed increase. You know, he just does it all. He's the best. I am not biased at all, but he's the best. Oh, I have an Exilus slot. Can I throw something in there? Oh. Yeah, why not? Let's just go in faster. And yeah, the Exceltra Prime is just... I mean, I do have a Riven mod on it that gives crit chance, It's not mandatory because even without the mod, you still have over 100% crit chance with this mod setup. So you could throw just anything in here and still be viable. I just use mine because it means more orange crits because I have nearly 40% over crit. So it's always going to be yellow numbers, sometimes orange numbers, and then with the Adarza Kavat buff, red numbers occasionally. And then has some heat damage on it, which, you know, never hurts. You got Pokeballs at work? I'm jealous. Can you like mail me one? I'd love to get one. um, but yeah, so I guess that's another good plug for the Discord. If you guys are ever looking for builds or help or any information on Warframe, I have dedicated channels in my Discord, and people like Mangems and myself are available to either give you some help or some tips, or, you know, answer questions, share some builds. So if you're interested in that, thanks for plugging it again. I don't want to be annoying, but yeah. So if you're looking for information like that, and also a small tech-knit community, that's there for you guys. That being said, I'm about to hit the point where ads are going to run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up, you know, get some water, empty the cast letter box, and, you know, just run the 3 minutes of ads so there's no pre-rolls. Especially because since you guys came from a raid, you guys were not hit by ads, so I want to keep that going. So I just run the regular 3 minutes of ads every hour in order to get rid of those pre-roll ads. So appreciate everyone that stopped in. If you guys are gonna go for the ads or anything, I appreciate you guys stopping by. And if you guys want to stick around, we'll be back in 3 minutes. I forgot to run to refresh. Oh, I mean that's all good. I'm just gonna run my little ad break, and I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
Hey there, dreamers. The devil is home and the shades are up. That's right. It's just you and me, passing each other slow and with a nod, saying all that needs saying. I'm Nora Knight, saying, you live with wolves, you better act like one.
All right. Welcome. Oh, cheap viewers. No. Goodbye. Welcome back. Thank you guys for sitting through those ad breaks. They allow us to run no pre-rolls for any new viewers, which I feel like is a better experience to offer people. It also gives me the opportunity to get up, stretch my legs, not stay sitting at my computer for hours on end, and just take a little break, take care of some stuff around the house, and yeah, means that people don't get hit by ads when they click on the stream for the first time, which I think is very important. So we were running some more. Oh wait, those they changed. I mean, we could do conjunction survival, I guess. Why not? Let's try it. Let's push to like level 200 stuff. Yeah, just throw whatever into the grinder. We're still just looking for void traces and whatever comes out of those relics. So we'll take whatever we can get.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick.
And that's going to be another good showcase of the Exceltra. Oh wait, I need to activate that terminal over there. Oh. Well, they're not dying. That's a bit awkward.
The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for right support.
Also, I do want to mention that I am appreciative of everyone that showed up in the stream, anyone that watches, chats, lurks. You guys are all equally important, and I appreciate you guys for just spending time in here in the channel. You have a bad habit of defaulting to melee? I mean, it depends where you're at in the game or what your frame or weapons of choice are. Melee is not bad, but it can definitely, Well, that's really not good. I am out of ammo already for the Exceltra. Is that going to be enough? Is my Incarnon going to be able to kill? Oh, no, it's not. Well, kind of. It kind of is. But also not really. Okay. Stack up a little bit. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're killing stuff. Just needs to get a little kickstart on the gun. But once we're rolling, we're not stopping. But yeah, like melee is perfectly viable if you have the proper setup for it. Like it used to be. There used to be a point where melee was like the way to kill everything, and there was like the spin melee meta, and that was a thing, and it still works, but you have to build around it and use either specific frames or specific weapon builds to really hone in on the melee. I'm a big fan of the guns, so I tend to stick to gun builds. But while you're still like in the earlier game, melee has a lot more power, I feel like. So I don't know what your progress is looking like or where you're at in terms of account Fraggle, so I can only give like general recommendations on it. Not that I'm an expert by any stretch, I just played a lot. Just returning to the game and Steel Path wasn't a thing? Gotcha. Okay, so that was a while back then, because Steel Path has been a thing for a while, but yeah. So Steel Path is what I would compare to like a New Game Plus, really. It just takes a star chart, adds 100 to whatever the level is of the enemies in the node, and then doubles your drop chances on materials and whatnot. So it is like it is a harder challenge. It has some benefits. It has some unique things. God damn it! Don't make me bop you. I know you like promoting the Discord, but I feel like people are going to be sick of hearing about it. So sad that didn't work. What didn't?
Orkin technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it.
Oh, the link. Oh, yeah. The command. It would have to. It would have to be the only thing in the message. And also, welcome back, Tazzy. Oh, back to lurk mode. All right. Well, appreciate you dropping in. Enjoy your lurk.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. The sentient has detected you.
But no, my viewers are definitely not cheap, and my viewers are already definitely the best. So the bots are lying. Because people are coming in saying best viewers on this link. Well, bots are doing that, but they're wrong. The best viewers are already in my channel. Okay, angst. Come on in. Oh, you're still streaming about on ad break? Well, I appreciate you dropping in. It's really appreciated. I hope your stream's going well. Are you doing some magic today?
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
That's assuming you have the audio on. If you don't have the audio, well, you can ignore my question. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope there's no one that has epileptic seizures, because there's the constant flickering in the background. Alright, we're just gonna leave. Can I control my character, please? Alright, where is Angst? Wait, did he leave? No, he's over there.
Void manifestations
No?
drawn to this cursed place of stored
What happened?
memories. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
Oh, that's awkward. Well, finally happened. I died. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit too hard for my amp to kill. Yeah, it happened. I died. The unkillable Gauss is not completely unkillable. Yeah, I think we're just gonna head on out. So, probably hitting the limit of what I can manage without gearing a proper amp setup and actual school this way. Also, if you guys ever have like any frames or weapons or anything about Warframe you want to see being played or showcased or explained, feel free to ask. I'm always willing to, you know, give some advice or pointers, or people in my chat can also help you out. We just want to make this a good place for people to hang out and just learn about the game, or, you know, share their experiences. So feel free to request anything you might think about. Mangens, thanks for the Prime subscription. Thanks for the Bezos bucks. That's very nice of you. Appreciate it. Prime sub unused gives more money for Jeff Bezos to build his next rocket ship to space.
Attempting to contact the operator. Please check.
Oh, nice. The field drawn samples. Or not samples, just the field draws. But yeah, that's very nice. I appreciate the sub. It's much appreciated. And now you get also the fancy first supporter badge for being in the first batch of subscribers. So you have the little founder exclusive badge. That's very nice. That's one more towards our channel goal that was just set by Twitch apparently. Because yeah, now you have some fancy fancy default emotes and potentially in the near future some custom emotes as well. I'm still thinking about what I want to do for like subscriber badges and emotes and that kind of stuff. I was thinking about doing stop it. The best viewers are already here. I don't need to click that link. Get out of here. I was thinking about doing like for the badges, relics ranking from like Lith to Axie. So the more your sub and the more your badge evolves, it goes from like a Lith relic into a Mezzo, into a Neo, into an Axie. And then, like, I don't know, for some higher rank, even higher than that, there could be like a legendary core icon. Would be kind of neat, I think. The thing is, I don't think I'll be like an exclusively Warframe streamer, so I don't know if theming stuff around Warframe is fine. But yeah, I will play around with those ideas, see what we can make out of that. Okay, so we have a few traces. We have the Nautilus that we were looking to get. Lone Turtle. Oh, thanks for the follow, Lone Turtle 86. That sounds like a familiar combination of names and numbers, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know if it's a pure coincidence or if you're a familiar face, but welcome in. It just is a weird combination because I have someone that usually comes in my chat with the numbers 86 and another one with Turtle. So it's just an odd combination of coincidences if it is just completely new. But welcome in. I guess we'll do a rescue here and just speedrun this N17. But yeah, just welcome in. Thanks for the follow, and hope you enjoy your time here.
This is a rescue mission.
I was just a little bit thrown off by the odd coincidences of names because it's actually a couple of friends, and one of them has Turtle in their name, and the other one has 86 as the number at the end of their name. So I was just confused for a second, and I thought for sure it was just like another alt account of theirs or something, but yeah.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Jesus Christ. Thanks for plugging my Discord. Like the 5th time today. But yes, you are right. The best viewers on my stream end up in that Discord because that's where people hang out off stream. And also all my all my stream updates and scheduling happens on there. So if you're interested in being notified when I go live and you don't want to rely on like Twitch notifications or even Twitter, I do have the Discord server now, and you can also just, hang out, chat with me and other viewers and my mod,
Well done, Tenno.
and yeah, just hang out, discuss about a variety of things. Just building a small community, so feel free to join if you think you'd like that. Otherwise, just make yourself comfortable and just hang out in here. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want. I'm just here to entertain as much as I can. Also, I ramble and yap a lot, so I apologize for that. I never know when to stop talking. Which you could argue makes for a good streamer, because streamers usually don't want to be quiet. But yeah. I'm just a professional yapper at this point. Oh, it's because I don't have my red line up. That's why the fire rate is so bad.
Got an extra weapon? They won't just let us walk out of here.
I need to try and finish this Incarnon before I leave this mission. You bring entertainment and chaos? Yes, yes you do. That you do. You're the chaos to my patience and you know, boring side. Lurking? Well, appreciate your lurking, X-Man. Lurkers are just as important as chatters. You bring view numbers, you bring just your presence. It's all very much appreciated, so do not feel bad for lurking. Oh, it's 68. I thought for sure, Faith, you were 86. That's why I was confused, because I had Lone Turtle 86 come up, but you're 68, so never mind. Oh shit, we got the Nautilus. Sick. Okay. Yes, so the Nautilus was there by the thing. Thanks, Faith. Appreciate it. I am so all over the place. I apologize. But we got what we were looking for. We got our Nautilus blueprint. So that's one less thing in the checklist, which is just ever growing. I swear I am not usually that chaotic or that scatterbrained, but today is just it's just a crazy day. So yeah, you know, these things will happen. I am trying my best. And yeah. Okay, so we're just looking for a Cerebrum at this point. So it's the this one, N15. So we have 8 relics. So that's pretty good average, because at Radiant it's a 10% chance. So you know, with a 10% chance with 8 relics, we should have a chance. Oh wait.
I thought you wanted to know.
Wait, no, I don't need to go see Cavalier. I can just do it from the arsenal. What are you doing? Upgrade. Nope, not upgrade. I swear I am I am about to break. I mean, base capacity sounds nice. On equip, headshot damage, that's interesting. Base status chance, base crit chance. Oh, okay, well yeah, we're gonna go with just bigger mag size, and then go for the crit. Alright, here, and then we're gonna go look for a Lith Relic. Yeah, Lith Fissure, rather. So we have a Crossfire in Standard. Is there anything in Steel Path? No, I guess we'll just do the Crossfire at blazing speeds. This is just gonna go fast. And 15, this one. And then we're probably gonna have to farm more traces again, because, you know, we are yeah, absolutely. Lurking is good. I do plan on having a lurker emote, because, you know, lurkers are super important, and I want them to feel included, even though they're not, like, actively chatting. First try Cerebrum, let's go. I hope so. I hope you bring me the luck, man, Gems. But yeah, lurkers are core to channels just being viable, so never feel bad for lurking. I appreciate you just as much. Because I know that people want to play games on the side and just have me as a background, or, you know, they have stuff to do around the house or work. Like, any reason is good enough for lurking, so don't feel bad about it.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah, I have some little emotes planned out for stuff like that, and for this big guy here. You guys haven't met the mascot, so well, give me a sec after this mission. I'll introduce you guys to the king of the stream, because I'm just the guy that executes. I am not the owner of this place at all. Oh, I found the exit before I killed everything. Well, on the bright side, it shouldn't take too long to kill everything else. Just a few more.
You have broken their
Perfect.
ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Then we go down here, and then over here, and we're out.
Another job well executed.
Too old to play, don't have the dexterity, but enjoy lurking. Well, that's also very good. You know, we got the Root Prime chassis. I mean, there's no age to enjoy stuff. If you want to just enjoy it at your own pace, you know, I play Warframe really fast because I'm used to it, and you know, I'm still 33 years young, so I can still keep up with the youngins. But you know, there are ways to play it that are not like super fast and blasting like I am doing. Like, a lot of things do work. But yeah, as I said, I'm not the person in charge here. He is. He's the true owner of the stream and overlord in charge. He's always supervising and keeping an eye on chat. He is always around, always by me or by the screen. So he is the true master here. This 20-pound unit. Oh yeah, he is a 20-pound unit of a cat. And he's always just lying around here next to my keyboard, looking at you, chat. He's the man in charge. So I'm just here to entertain him. Yeah, he's a beautiful boy. But that is Bowser, and give me one moment. I'll see if I can find the other one. And then we have this little guy here. It's a bit harder to tell them apart because, you know, they're pretty similar, but this is the little one, and he was sleeping, so I apologize, but he's a shyer one. So these guys own the stream. I'm just you know, their servant. I create the content, and you know, they manage everything else. Please don't show that to the stream. Have some decency, please. So these two guys are what actually runs the stream. I'm just you know, I'm just here to support. Yeah, so the big one is Bowser, the small one is Anakin. And yeah, you're bound to see them a lot while I stream because they usually love being on camera. So whenever they hear me talking to you guys, they'll just show up and hog the space here. So these two guys will be here often, and will most likely end up as chat emotes because they're always present. So they'll probably make their way into emotes whenever those get done. But for the time being, we need to crack some more relics because we have no more void traces. think he's upset because I woke him up, but now he's staying. Oh, Lone Turtle, thank you for the sub. That's so nice. Appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for the Bezos bucks. Because remember, any unused Prime sub is more money for Jeff Bezos' next spaceship. Thanks for the chill stream, the big boy. Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for supporting the stream. I'm just here to create a nice little place for people to hang out and chill. So I'm glad you found your place and you felt like supporting. And yeah, you know, the big boy. I mean, he's the real. He's the real. Why can't I find the proper word for what I'm trying to say? He's a real attraction here. I'm just here to occupy the space while he's not on stream. He's the main attraction. So I'm glad you do enjoy the big cats. We're just as you can probably tell, Witchy Roxy is my girlfriend, and we're both just
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
two massive nerds enjoying video games and cats. So if you feel like that resonates with you, you'll fit right in, and I'm glad to have you as part of the community. We're just you know, trying to enjoy some games and some good chats and some cats. Also, I primarily stream Warframe these days, but I am not limiting myself to any game. So if you ever feel like you want to see a different game being played, or have some stuff you would be interested in seeing, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna plug it again myself, but I have my Discord up with a suggestions channel for people that want to propose like games or stream ideas or what have you. So. Feel free to join the Discord as well if you want to get to know more people from the community, or share pictures of your animals, or chat about whatever you've been watching, playing, any and everything. We're just a chill little community that just wants to hang out and have fun and have a good time. So you recently got back into Warframe after a few years being away, so this is great. Oh, perfect. Well, glad to have you here, and if I can help in any way getting you back into the game, do let me know. We have a lot of very good people for Warframe in here. We have some very knowledgeable people. I have played on and off since the beta days, so I know my way around the game. I'm not the most knowledgeable person, but we have other people in the channel as well that can help you out. So I do have a Discord channel for Warframe specifically, for builds and for information. So feel free to join that if you would like. This is all just completely optional, though. Staying just in the stream is perfectly fine. So yeah, as I'm done yapping, I'll just throw some more relics and get some more void traces. Yeah, so for currently, as far as what I'm doing for Warframe, this is more of like rounding out my collection, because I am almost running out of stuff to do. So I'm just kind of, collecting whatever I'm missing, getting some few parts and things here and there. So it might not be like super exciting gameplay, because it's mostly just casual farming, but that means that I can interact with chat and discuss with you guys, help you guys out if you need, or just give you a place to hang out while I do some casual farming. I played on Xbox One when it came out on that, but stopped playing because of life. Now it's a completely different game. Yeah, oh yeah, the game evolved a lot over I think it's been 11 years now. So the game is very, very different from what I also usually played when it first came out. it is a much more active, much more fast-paced game than originally. But it's also a game you can take at your own pace. There's no rush, there's no requirement to go fast or to kill stuff at a certain pace. What matters is if you're having fun and if you're just accomplishing whatever you set your goals to. Because you can set yourself any goal in this game. You can try to farm all the frames, you can try to do all the quests, you can try to get all the weapons, or you can just try to make the coolest looking warframe you can. You know, fashion is a pretty integral part of the game, and the community loves doing fashion frame, so just customizing stuff to look good. There's so many possibilities, so... Take your time and, you know, enjoy the game, do stuff at your own pace, and if you ever have any questions or need any help, feel free to ask. If I can help, I will, and if not, well, someone else, I'm sure someone else in the channel can help. Oh, there we go. That's where they were all hiding. Yeah, the game is very different from what it was on initial release. Like, I remember clearly how much slower and, to an extent, grindier for certain aspects. You're loving it? A lot more structure now? Oh yeah, yeah. There is a lot more storytelling. The quest lines are fantastic. The more you progress in the main quest lines, the better it'll be. Honestly, the main story just gets better and better constantly. It's actually kind of crazy. But there are also a lot of systems